we are giving away a professor's research. All you have to do to enter is like, comment, and subscribe, and we will be picking a winner on Saturday. We'll see you then. Grand Finals is here. Alright, so we see Swablu start, and then we have a Jirachi with a Swablu in the back, which Jirachi in the front isn't that bad because you could definitely start popping off. If he drops a Igglybuff, it's basically a free point, and don't think you want to be giving that up anytime soon. But here, we definitely got the Lacia, so we could get access to the Chingling. Chingling would be kind of nice to have, but definitely interested on where he's gonna swing. Going in for the Swablu is definitely the right play because it applies pressure to your opponent where you can't really evolve this Pokemon because it becomes a liability for sure. He's definitely flexing the Igglybuff there just for a potential sleep play in this turn because realistically you could retreat the Swablu, go in for sleep, and then you get nice value. Now the only thing is if you could stay asleep, this would be huge. This stream actually kind of froze, so let's go into Hassan. Nothing really missed here, we're just going in for a quick sleep play. We just had to refresh Kabasu. So it does look like he had to stay asleep once he swung. So you're definitely going to have to sacrifice the Jirachi here, which is kind of huge. Going in for the copycat for one is kind of necessary, but you do have access to Cyrus in order to, you know, start applying pressure into the following. So it does look like Chingling is definitely going to be sent out here. Unfortunately, it's not looking that pretty for Kabasu. We do have the Espeon with the 1 energy going to retreat because you definitely want to pick up the knockout here and guarantee it for sure. That is big. That is big. Because, like, sleep is not going to be that real anymore. But the only issue here now is... yeah, you're in a position where Altaria... well, does this Altaria even have energy? No, it doesn't have energy. That is kind of wild that it can survive. So all you're doing is literally 10 damage. Going in for the Sabrina. That's big. That's huge. Because the sleep is going to be affected here because it does not have an energy. And I'm not sure if its ability even affects itself. It stays asleep. Sabrina was huge in this. Okay, so once you apply the energy, you do end up healing and re-waking up, which is amazing. Going in for the Cyrus play here. You definitely have to at this point. $140 damage. You only play one Cyrus. So he's in a position where he has to apply a lot of damage onto this Altaria before the other one comes out. So the thing is, does he have it? The energy doesn't go into the other Altaria in the back. We do see it in the front, and copycat for 0 is kind of crazy. Hassan is definitely in a crazy position right now. There could be a situation where no, both players already played their Cyrus. Well, no, it didn't. He used Sabrina for that Comfy. Right now, Hassan needs a Cyrus to win this game. Did he draw it? Just gonna go in for 110 damage, and somehow, some way, Kabasu moves on to round number 2. I mean, game number 2. With the win. That was insanely close. I'm not gonna lie, that Espeon deck seemingly looked strong as hell. I honestly thought like they were gonna win that. I don't know how they came back, but like they definitely. I don't know. My brain is fried after that one. I'm not gonna lie. Let me not have their stuff pulled up. They definitely have a lot of things in there where they're like looking at Discord, so don't want to put them in the spot. But we are heading into the next game. Is Sleep Altaria Gourgeist gonna take this, or is it going to be Sleep Espeon? Not gonna lie, this is looking insane. I'm not. Getting good value damage out of the Pumpkin Boon here. Oh, wait a minute. Could definitely go in here and start swinging. But is the Comfy gonna come in? Nah, no Comfy, unfortunately. I do like that you do have the tech Chingling, because people forget Chingling is definitely a good card right here in the metagame, and you know, something not to sleep for. Not to sleep on, especially now that we're seeing so many Blazikens. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane. Honestly, this might be my new favorite deck. I'm not gonna lie. But then again, it always seems like Espeon has like the best starts, so. Now, what are we gonna lead on? Are we gonna be a little bit more on the aggressive side? It does look like we're gonna go aggressive. Oh, the Comfy's here! We're gonna get rid of the Chingling, it does look like, with Gourgeist here. And I wonder, yeah, he's not gonna evolve because, you know, you could be in a position where you have to discard a card. Okay, dropping the Training Arena, which Training Arena definitely helps your opponent. Well, technically it helps the Gourgeist here as well. you can't really rely on the sleep aspect here. I do like Comfy in the metagame right now because Comfy definitely just allows you to do a lot. But this is actually good not showing your Altaria because your opponent had to pull up with the Altaria. And now, gonna go in and swing with an extra 10 damage as well too, so. The thing is, he's in a position where he has to draw like one more basic in order to pop off. Hassan has to bet on no Cyrus, has to bet on no basic Pokemon being drawn. There is one Pokeball and one Licia in this deck. I mean, 40 damage is 40 damage. Or 50 damage. Wait a minute. That's huge. But the problem here is it's not going to be enough, is it? Oh, it is enough. No, it's not. I thought it did 90. I'm tripping. It only does an extra 10, not an extra 20. So, I mean, it buys him a turn to get like a copycat or Professor's Research. I don't know. He definitely needs something like that in order to win. It doesn't look like he's going to be in a position to get that. So, we are going to head into a game number 3, grand finals. I wouldn't have it any other way. All right, let me hide his screen real quick so it doesn't get dots. So yeah, game number 3 is kind of insane. I mean, we could show this because it doesn't even matter at this point because nobody's gonna be able to stream snipe because we are 10 minutes in the future, so. Alright, so we're starting off with Jirachi on Kabasu's side. No shot. This guy got like one of the best starts in his deck right now. No, the Comfy is here. He dropped that frame 1. I mean, at this point, you drop the Training Arena because you don't want that card to be stuck in your hand and give your opponent free copycat value. Wow. Just wow. I mean, he also has the opportunity to retreat the Igglybuff to go into Espeon to pick up a clean knockout on this Jirachi. So right now, that's what he's probably wondering, if he should, you know, just protect the Jirachi. But then again, we are in a crazy position right now, so let's see what he ends up doing. How many of you guys like this field, by the way? The mat that he's using with the Ultra Beast. Yeah, it does seem like the extra HP is going to give him enough value to at least very much pick up a free knockout on the Igglybuff. And I think that would be a little bit more valuable in the long run. Swablu's here. Getting that 10 extra damage. Let's go. I feel like sleep is definitely the wave. $30 damage on the Iggly buff. Let's go. So now that sleep isn't really going to be that viable, I think he's just going to come in here and start swinging heavy with the Mega Altaria. I think that's the only reality you have. But no Mega Altaria, I think we're just going to pray we draw it with the Copycat. He took a major gamble here. Did it pay off? No, it did not pay off. It did not pay off. Looks like we're going to go in. Did he get the Espeon? Okay, Espeon's here to swing. So, at least you're going to pick up a clean knockout here. Both players are going to be in the same position where, you know, they're just doing somewhat damage on each other. But, yo, that was a crazy top deck. Now, let's think about this, right? Think about this very clearly. You definitely need the extra swing here. But you're going to get rid of the Chingling for sure. He has the Altaria. Nothing is going to knock out this Gourgeist. Sabrina! Oh my god. That means the sleep plays are going to be valid and live. Sleep is going to be live. Oh my god. It's gonna have to be the Swablu. I mean, not the worst thing in the world here because he could swing. He has to drop the Altaria here. He could definitely get a free swing. Oh, it really comes down to, does he have the Altaria? Does he have the Mega Altaria? Oh, he got rid of his own Altaria. Hold up. I think he's just betting that his opponent doesn't have it. Does his opponent have Altaria? Professor's research, this is getting crazy. Hassan is going for the Pokeball for max value. You definitely want the max value for Altaria. Is he just making this Darkrai's here? Does he have it? No! The Darkrai comes out! No Mega Altaria! Was that the right play? Kabusu getting rid of Altaria? Because here, he could have won the game. Well, technically not, but still. He could have retreated. He could have evolved the Altaria, put it up the front, and then just draw 2 cards with research to try to look for his Cyrus or something. Sabrina actually will win him the game here, but wow, this is insane. This is insane. It just bought him a turn to get the Altaria too. Dude, this is insane. No way, Cyrus, to end the game. End the match. And your brand new winner is Altaria Gourgeist with the Comfy. Let's go. GG's. Oh my god, the fact that Hassan could not find... The fact that Hassan could not find what he was looking for was insane. Holy... That was an insane matchup. I was not... that was not in my book. Alright, that was the grand finals. We have Comfy Gourgeist. Let me pull this up so everybody could see it. Desktop. Boom. And here we go. This is the list that ended up winning. We have Mega Altaria, Jirachi, Gourgeist, Comfy, with the Sabrina, Cape, Training Arena. The Jirachi is actually pretty clutch. Let's take a quick peek at what they were playing. So if we go to Kabasu's matches, he did have an insane run, right? Won the mirror match, beat another Altaria Espeon. Fighting was probably free. He had 1, 2, 3, 4 different variants of Blaziken, Greninja. Hydreigon was, destroyed. No, he lost to Hydreigon, Brendan, which we saw him in top 4. So he did end up losing to a good player. He tied to get in here, and once he got in here, he played against Charizard and Iron Moth. Suicune backs, another version of Espeon Altaria, Blaziken Greninja, fighting, and then all the way up here. The one deck I do not see here is Miraidon. So Kabasu kind of dodged Miraidon, so this deck actually ended up popping off. So if we go here into the standings, this is, let me end the stream and the tournament here so we could finish the tournament, and then we'll get the accurate standings. Boom. I'll end it from my phone. Bang. Alright. End the tournament. So the tournament is finished, and as we refresh, we have Mega Altaria Gourgeist winning the whole thing. Second place, Altaria Espeon. Then we have Hydreigon, Mega Absol, Lucario, Igglybuff, Miraidon, Magnezone. And then we have Suicune EX, Baxcalibur, and then 7 and 8, Mega Blaziken and Greninja EX. Definitely a deck that has been seeing a lot of popularity in the meta. But this is going to wrap it up. Thank you guys for coming through and watching this tournament. We're going to be throwing more tournaments, and I'm going to see if I could fix my layout to make it a little bit more better. It looked a little chopped day 1. It looked a little bit more presentable in this day number 2. But we'll definitely fix this and make it look a little bit more professional. I haven't done these streams in a long time, but you know what? I'm down to get back on the tournament grind. Thank you guys for watching, and we will see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a good one. Later.